Oh my god. We putting in this.
We're putting that in.
We're putting that in.
We're putting
that in.
All right, guys. Welcome
Take
to
4.
All right, guys. Welcome to the Kennel Talk podcast.
Yeah,
my name is Rich. This is
James.
Welcome to episode 2.
Second member of the podcast. Like, not that they don't know about.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't even know why you brought that up.
And then we got
Sabrina. Hey,
there you go. Introduce yourself.
Well, my name's Sabrina. I go by Sabrinas Fashionista on Instagram.
We'll drop that in the link just if y'all people want to like book her for a little, model session.
Check
or
my
life
life out.
All right, Sabrina. So what are you? OnlyFans model? What do you do?
Wow, that's the
You
first
just put
thing.
that out there. Actually,
You got straight to it. Like,
Hey, the people want to know. Hey,
Straight up?
the
Okay.
people want to know.
Actually, no, I'm not on OnlyFans.
yeah, nah, I'm kidding. Just fucking with you.
I actually just model right now and act professionally. I'm an aspiring influencer. I say aspiring because I'm not there yet, but I feel like trying every day for my dreams. So
Right.
We get in there.
Mm-hmm.
How's your do you think you have a good follower foundation, like a base?
I think I'm sorry, I have to cut you off.
No, go ahead. That was my question.
Damn.
No, but I'm saying
I'm just rolling through the
you have a
questions.
good following, like is what I'm trying to say, so like they know.
I think my following has definitely increased this year, but throughout the years, I feel like I've had a few loyal supporters throughout throughout the years, like really see my journey.
Right.
I talk a lot about mental health. I've always wanted to be a model, but I've never professionally pursued it until last year. And so yeah, I think that's where my following has kind of took off this year, but I've had like a good amount throughout the years.
Something to keep go based off of.
Yeah,
What made you go into what made you get into modeling?
your motivation or something like that, you know?
Honestly, it was my little medicine for depression and my anxiety. Something I always wanted to do. And when I got to my lowest point in my life, I'm like, you know what do I have to lose? Let me chase my dream and let's see where it takes me. And I feel like ever since I started following my passion, it leads me to my purpose bit by bit, day by day. So yeah.
That's what's up. That's dope.
I think that's what drives people too, is like what gives you that, that motive to actually do something. So to piggyback off what she said, it's like when people do like podcasts or like YouTube, they do it for certain reasons that they have, It could be like it just could be like just like they're really creative, or they could be like, or they have things to say, something that other people can relate to,
Hey, everybody got something to say, and somebody wants to hear it,
Yeah.
There's always somebody who wants to hear it. So what's your purpose then? Why are you doing the podcast? What's your motivation behind that?
Well, the thing is, I've always had a thing for YouTube, like I've always been driven, and I've always felt like I could be a good content creator, but I just never really put it out there. And and I did YouTube,
that. I know that.
But I had to put a pause on that for personal reasons, and I feel like it's always been something I wanted to do for fun, put things out, for make content, and just for laughter, for people, for my friends or for family to see, So I think that's always been something that's always been big on me.
Hell yeah.
I think a lot of people get in it for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
So that's where it's like there's so much of it.
I feel that. A lot of people get in it for money reasons and stuff like that.
Fame.
But if your heart ain't in it, nobody's gonna want to watch that, bro.
Yeah. Those people people who make YouTube videos and don't gain followers for years,
Yep.
And it's and that shows, you're not just doing it for the followers, you're not doing it for the fame, you're not doing it for the money, you're doing it just because that's what drives you. That's what you like doing.
It's either your passion or it's either you could see your growth throughout the years. It's
exactly.
It's like a little memory book, whether you do videos or pictures, whatever it is.
Yeah, it's like a hobby that you kind of create, So, when you're building a car, you're not doing it to fucking sell it for $1 million.
Exactly.
You're doing it because that's your thing, you want to. There's potential to it, to what you.
There's always levels to everything you do.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I know that you do modeling and videos. Who shoots your, or any big names? Not that you have to tell us, but any big names that you've been worked in the past or in the future, or any big plans coming up this year?
There's definitely some things I've already been working on that are set to release. I can't name drop anything, but definitely someone that a lot of people know, somewhere in the boxing community, I'll say.
Hey, okay.
Definitely a good opportunity for just, I guess, kind of starting last year. But yeah.
That's pretty dope. Hey, stay tuned. Hey,
Yeah, that's big, you know.
yeah,
Cause
stay tuned.
we know, so but she'll announce it on her page. So that's
Exactly.
something- make sure y'all follow her, so when she does, y'all see what she's talking
Hey,
about.
cash out me $50. I'll tell you.
Wow.
Or maybe Venmo. Just kidding.
Venmo,
Who got Cash
Zelle.
App nowadays?
You
That's
got
a little
Zelle and
sus. Just kidding.
Oh damn. Hey, I can turn your 500 into 5,000. What's up?
I know I got scammed too many times on Cash App. I don't
Are you
know.
serious?
Oh,
You
Look,
actually
yeah,
fell
I'm too gullible.
Oh,
yeah.
You fell for that?
Okay,
How
one
much
time.
money did you lose?
Maybe like $500.
Oh my God, Sabrina.
That was back when I was freshly 18. I thought God answered my prayers the next morning, but no, I learned a lesson that day.
Wow.
But I called my bank. It's alright. I got it back.
You got it reversed?
I got it back in like 10
What'd you
days.
tell them? What'd you tell your bank?
I just said, oh my gosh, someone took money out from this Cash App
I'm
thing.
dead.
I don't
I'm dead.
like they said to pay their rent. I don't. It says rent.
Wow.
I was really gullible.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. You remember when like the first stimmy came out?
Yeah.
Give me that whatever. Like how much was it? 600?
Yeah, like $600.
I could make you. I could get you 1,200.
You could flip
Hey,
that.
Yeah, I could flip it for
It's like
you.
the tax money the scam, you know? Like, people were like, oh, give me your tax money, I'll flip it.
Nah, what
Where
was
everyone's
that?
making a business
Yeah.
for that loan and stuff.
Oh, the PPP boys?
Nah, what was that scam that they came out with? It was you know, fuck, something America something. Prime America.
The
Prime America,
Prime
like
America.
What was that
It was like
one?
life insurance, no? Or what
Yeah,
was it?
so I mean, they're called MLMs. So what MLMs are is like Prime America, Mary Kay's an MLM, but they sell products. So basically, it's a multi-level marketing scheme. Basically, you have to sign up people, and then once you sign up the people, they pay you, and then you have to have the people sign up other people.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's funneling the money up. So basically,
So like it's piggybacking off
Yeah,
of like the
exactly.
people. Gotcha.
Okay.
I didn't know that. I thought it was just
Yeah.
like you had to just sell something to a person, like a subscription type.
No.
And then, you know.
some of them do, but it's boo boo stuff. You know, like generic branded stuff that you can get probably on Alibaba. You know.
Nah, that's what most of the shit you can get on though. Like
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, well that's good to know because you know with the schemes they always come out with some new bullshit and they always try to get you
Hey,
for some shit.
You hope you pay your taxes, G. I mean,
That's one thing too.
that's one thing, man.
Tax
Like
season coming up.
exactly,
Yeah.
especially taxes.
Let me
coming
flip your
up now.
taxes, you know.
Hey, all my baby mamas out there. Let me flip your taxes.
Hold on, how many kids you got? You said baby mama with a like plural.
Whoa.
Too many.
That's more than one.
That's too many.
Wow. You sure you should be on this podcast though?
I'm trying to eat.
Should you be
dude.
taking care of your kids?
I
For
know,
a sh-
like,
I'm trying to eat, man.
Where little Ray Ray is? Wow. All right, man. So, all right, first question. We're gonna ask a couple questions, and we're just gonna go based off.
I want to see your point of view on a couple things, you know.
Okay.
This is just a fucking podcast. Like, no, we're just gonna ask questions. Just
Basically,
go off
yeah.
that.
Basically, what like your homies will ask you.
So, first question. I don't know. You can answer. Or you can answer. Does your partner's body count matter? And they're like, if it comes to a relationship or
I'll let Sabrina.
or somebody that you're talking to, right? And then you feeling, you feeling that person, and it popped up. It popped up. The question popped up, and and he told you or you told him. Like, does that matter in a relationship or a friendship? Like, if you like that person, it doesn't.
No, I think if that person's mature, then it shouldn't matter.
Okay, why doesn't it matter?
Because it's your business before them. Like, as long as it's not with them or, like, anytime after, then it's not, like, I don't know. It shouldn't influence how you feel about them.
So if they got like 100 bodies and stuff.
Damn! We know what's in your closet.
Hey, if they got 100
Shit.
bodies.
Hey, you got a couple skeletons in your closet that you hanging up.
Hey, but I mean,
100 bodies.
Be serious. If they got 100 bodies, be like, baby, but you the one. You know, like, hey, all 99 other girls, don't matter.
Wow.
What would you say?
Probably.
I don't know,
I mean, I probably would want to know, like, the exact number, but I would probably, I have a big heart.
Would you want to know, like, the exact number or no?
No, I said I probably would not want to know
I'm like,
the exact number, like, maybe not 99, but, like, if you say it's a lot or just, like...
Less than 50, less than 20 type-ish.
Yeah, I feel like as time goes on, you don't, like, I don't know, do people keep counting or, like...
I mean...
Do you guys keep a scrapbook of, like...
I mean,
hey,
during quarantine...
let me whip the scrapbook out.
The tally marks.
Put notes on your phone.
Yeah, like, got one.
Stripes on my belt, baby. Nah, I'm just playing.
Okay,
Tally marks real quick.
Nah, people be doing that though. They
Yeah.
brag about that. Like they'll brag about
I
like
only have 5.
I don't know.
like I think I got 52 bodies right now on my motherfucking belt right now, bro.
Hey,
like,
you should get a doctor.
that's what I'm
checkup,
saying.
you
I'm
know?
like, that's one thing though. Like, you know, if you have a high body count, it's nothing to brag about. Like,
If
keep
you have
that
a
to
high
yourself.
body count, yeah, keep it to yourself and be safe. Get checked out frequently.
Every week.
Yeah.
If you fucking like that, you know, because there's motherfuckers out there fucking like
Get some
every
good
other 3
insurance.
days.
So, yeah, get some good insurance.
And a good doctor, because if you come out with some shit, I don't know if he could save you.
That's very true. Very
All right, so what about you? Does it matter?
I mean, I want to say yes or no.
Be
I,
not be 100.
I'm
yeah,
a
from a
female,
guy's
but
perspective.
I mean,
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
saying.
think girls are very like.
I
big-hearted.
think girls are a little bit different than guys. I mean,
They are.
I mean, if if a girl got high mileage, you gonna know she got high mileage, right?
Do you want the booty to come with warranty? You don't want the booty. To
Hey,
come
I
with
need
warranty?
at least factory warranty.
You
all
want the
over.
whole car fast,
From
or you want just
bumper
the
to
rough?
bumper, baby, bumper to bumper.
Damn,
Oh,
that's
my
expensive. You know how full coverage is.
Yeah, I want AIG
like
on that too.
350, almost 400.
Nah, but to keep it serious, I think yes, it does to an extent. I think that if her body count is really high, you know, there's some questions you gotta ask. You know,
Like what kind of questions?
Yeah.
like are you tested? Like like how many dudes we talking about?
Protected type.
Yeah, do you
Yeah.
fuck with or without a condom?
What if she told you with and without? Nah, like keep it a buck. Though.
I'm
Like,
gonna
maybe
keep it
she
a bug.
was-
I probably wouldn't be into it. I mean, I don't know.
What if she's not telling you the
But
truth?
no,
That's true too, though. That's true
A
too.
lot of people.
A lot of
keep it to
people lie.
themselves.
But I'm saying if she was really being honest and she told you, look, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've had protected and unprotected
Okay,
sex,
that's fine.
and I have like 20 bodies.
I mean, 25.
And hold on,
It shouldn't
and-
matter though. How many though?
That's what I'm saying. The matter doesn't matter. I'm just saying hypothetically speaking though. But say you've been talking to this, to this person for like, say 3 months, right? And then the question popped up, and then she told you what I just said. Like,
I mean,
would that still matter? And you like this girl already, you kind of see.
If I'm feeling her, I'll be like, all right, we'll try this. But I mean, once it gets down to the thing, if she can't pastrami me around somewhere, like I can't.
Wow.
I
Why
cannot.
No, you can't be
I,
judged.
I can't. I mean,
She kept
I'll
it
be-
100 from the,
I mean, that's true.
It's like
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
We
yeah.
can't
You're right.
control
You're
what
right.
we have. I
You're
feel
right.
like
You're
even if
right.
a girl, like I'm trying to even think genetically, like whether if it's genetics or if they have kids, they can't control that.
That's
shit.
true,
Yeah.
and that's a lot of factors that play into the
I
decision.
got to my next question, but keep going. I got to know.
All right, no. What about you?
To me, no. Because you know what? I'm
Okay,
gonna be honest.
okay.
I'm gonna be honest because
Keep it a buck. Keep it a buck.
I think
Okay.
your past in general, like whether it's body counts or people you've been with, it shouldn't matter because these are people. You did these things before you met that person,
Yeah.
and I feel like that's most important. Like, and you know what? There's a difference. Like, there's a line between like you being honest to that person and letting them know if they ever pop that question up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, be honest. But it shouldn't matter. Like, it shouldn't define like the future of what you have with that person.
It's all about connection at the end of the
Exactly.
day, right?
That too. It's like like for example, if people have like felonies, right? Before you meet a person, you're not gonna judge that person off of
no,
felony,
yeah,
right?
no, that's
Yeah.
true.
It's like if a person goes to an interview, but you don't know he has a felony, but you think he's like a great candidate for the job, and he's like, but I have one thing, I'm a felon.
Even if low-key someone got like an STD and it wasn't their fault, if we're going into some really deep things,
Right.
you can't judge someone based off of like their past or like something
Exactly.
you couldn't control.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
I
hey,
feel that. Yeah, so we can agree.
You can't just judge somebody just off like. Like who they've been with, what they're doing, because you don't know what that person was going through at that time, So it's kind of like to get more into depth, which is like a whole different video, but you just can't. I feel like it's body count. It shouldn't really matter, like whatever. If you have like this amount of people, then that's on you. I didn't know you at that time, so I can't. There's nothing I could do to change that. So why would I dwell on you for having a certain amount of people that you've been with? So
and as long as you're not like bragging about it, like
Yeah.
if you're like honest and like it'll show.
exactly. So
Hey, you ever had somebody say a different name during sex?
never.
But if you said the name someone else's name during sex and it
Have
wasn't
you?
the
I
right
have
person.
not, and I have not had it done to me. I just asking the general question.
Nah,
all
I've
around.
never had it, and to be honest, if it did ever happen, I wouldn't know, like, if I would, like, keep going or stop, like, I don't know, because it's never happened, like,
That's
in the middle of the.
I mean, I don't know, it just depends, man, how good I'm into it.
That's
if I'm like, whatever, players fuck up, I ain't tripping. Like,
If it was just somebody you didn't care
yeah,
about.
'cause
Exactly.
What if one day you're drunk and you acting like it just slipped out, like, you're like, oh, but, like, You know, like you're the only one that caught it. You're not gonna stop, right? You're gonna be like, fuck it, I'm gonna keep going.
Like,
you know?
dramatically.
Yeah, like, oh my god, I'm sorry, you know?
Yeah.
But all right, so my next question, I got.
Go ahead.
This just came up.
Go ahead.
Would you date or would you be with somebody that has kids? Would that ever be like a problem for you, or would that ever be?
Was that a deal breaker or not?
Yeah, would that like affect being with that person?
I laughed because I feel like one of my like early relationships, he had a kid.
Okay, so you never experienced then.
Not experience like that. I think I was too young, like where I just got into it, and I'm just.
How young?
I was 16.
Damn,
and he
that
was
is
like 20.
That was
maybe.
way too young.
Yeah, do not do that, kids. Do not do that.
16.
Yeah.
But
I would have let like 19 slide. You know, like all
his
right,
baby
man.
mama came to my house and told my parents.
Nah.
No.
Yeah, straight up. My stepmom called me like, "Hey,
Wow.
like, does your boyfriend have a kid?" And I'm like, "No," because I didn't tell them at the time. And he was like, "Are you sure? Because the kid just rolled up with the mom at the house. Come the fuck home right now."
Oh my
It
god.
was, yeah.
How did she find out?
I don't know. I
That's
guess.
where you live.
I guess the internet, maybe. I'm assuming, or his phone.
Like that's
Maybe
some
his
serious
phone.
psycho shit. Like
Yeah, that's some fatal.
And he's
stuff
still
right
obsessed with me to this day.
nah, for real.
Yeah, and he still says that she brings my name up, and I don't even talk to him.
To this day.
Yeah, I don't talk to him no more. But I guess like the little times that I messaged him,
Yeah.
like back in the day last year, he told me those little details, and I'm like, that's so weird.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, you know he's gonna be watching this, right?
Well, fuck it. I mean, that's,
I'm
that
like,
was
they
like,
name
you were
dropping,
16
so-
ago. You know?
Hey,
Yeah, this was like honestly
stop
like
it. You need some help.
like 7 years ago.
Yeah, so this.
So I'm
is-
just like, this is when I was like
but
low key
nah,
a sad kid.
That is
Don't do this, kids.
wild.
Don't.
That's crazy.
You bugging whoever.
I'm just
is
honest.
that.
I'm straight up. So,
No,
hey,
that's
it
the
is
whole
what
point of
it
this
is.
podcast is to be honest and be
Yeah,
raw,
be you, be
uncut.
yourself.
But now I would maybe date a guy with the kid as long as he was a good father. Now
That's-
it's like
that's very
back
important.
then I
Have
wasn't
shit in
thinking.
order.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
very
Have a good,
important.
like, you know, have everything like aligned. You know, like know your role, know your boundary.
So now on the topic we're talking about kids. When did you lose your virginity?
Damn.
I'm like, I'm gonna
man.
go, guys. I'm kidding.
I'm not gonna lie. I think I was like 15. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You were 15, slanging it?
15. I was just throwing it. I ain't gonna
Can we
lie.
hear
I
the
couldn't-
story?
Oh,
That's a different video. We gonna postpone that one right there. But I was like 15. I ain't gonna lie. Like
Damn, how
Yeah,
about you,
it-
Sabrina?
it was a while.
I was 15. I was
15.
freshman.
See?
High school, right?
High school.
That's
My
what I'm
first
saying.
relationship,
Yeah,
though.
exactly.
And it was all special. We were both virgins.
Aw, it was special. It
Y'all
was
had the
special.
candles lit and the roses.
Low
petals.
key after
Hey, had the
7
flowers.
months.
My shit was in the backseat of a Altima and shit. It
Stop
was-
it.
Okay, see,
You
no, I would
fuck-
not.
Nah, I'm
I
just
was not
playing.
Hey, what
gonna
kind of
accept
girl
that.
you was messing with?
Hey, you know, high school, you just ready to throw it, man. You don't wait.
I was
I'm
not
just
ready to
kidding.
throw it. I was not ready. To throw
Allegedly.
it.
Allegedly, huh?
Nah, I'm just fucking with you. What about you?
Yeah, you're just
See,
asking us
see, hey,
questions.
y'all making me,
Well,
y'all making me
nah,
feel bad.
what
I was 13,
God damn.
Okay.
slanging it.
What the 13? I was like playing video games. Like I was worried about what I was.
I was on my
prestiging.
DS.
I was worried about prestiging on college. What, you worried about some other shit? 13?
Damn.
13.
Well, like, can we get a little bit more like with the detail? Like
I can't.
the setting.
I mean,
You
Were
didn't
you
give
a
us
middle-
a you
were
didn't
you
give
a-
us a detail.
No, hold up. Hey, check the next video. But listen, was it like were you in high school? Or were you in
I was in
school?
middle school in 8th grade. Shorty invited me to her house, and her parents were home, obviously.
Knocking boots.
Yeah, I mean,
Knocking the
it,
boots, huh?
it's not like I didn't know what to do. It was just kind of awkward because it's your first time, you know?
What was awkward about it though? Like just because
Yeah.
everyone got everything. Everyone has a different experience, you know.
Yeah.
did
I think it was awkward because, like, we both didn't know what we were doing, but we did it. Like, we were learning along the way.
Was it her first time?
Yeah.
Too? Oh, okay.
Okay,
okay.
so that was still cute.
That was sweet. That's sweet.
You know? Hey,
But did you hit again though?
Yeah.
Was she your like little girlfriend? Because
No,
mine was my boyfriend at the time.
She was not my girl.
So that was just a little.
That was
little
just a little-
woo-wop. That was a little
Okay.
Hello.
rocking the way.
Hello.
Wow. She gonna watch this too. She gonna be like, you know what? I should never hit that. Dude.
She's like, no, I'm just a story on a podcast.
Hey, I'm just a memory at this point.
You stupid.
13. Man, I mean,
It
but
is
you know,
what it
there's
is.
people who lose it like
Like
early,
12.
like 11, 12.
Damn,
Like,
see, I couldn't do it at that.
like
young.
my shit, I don't even know if I can get my shit up like that. Like, hey, like
Couldn't
you know,
even last
like,
that long, you know?
Nah, like I'm not even thinking about that. I'm thinking about some other shit, like
Yeah, you
being
were-
a kid.
Yeah, it's true. But you know that not everybody grows up the same, you know? Like,
Yeah.
Some people have to grow up faster.
Exactly.
Yeah, literally, like you know, because.
All right, since we're on the subject of this, I got one question. Did y'all hear about what happened with Drake?
About the hot sauce.
About the hot sauce.
Educate me.
Oh, she don't know about the hot
Oh,
sauce.
you don't know about the hot sauce? Tell her
Oh,
about
hot
the hot
sauce.
sauce.
So I guess he was messing with this one girl. I don't know if it was after a club, after a party, whatever. They went back to the hotel. I guess they did the deed, and after he was done, you know, he had the condom, and the condom he put some hot sauce in it.
He had the little travel size Tabasco on the keychain.
No, you know he was messing with the Tapatio. Come on, no Tabasco.
Now, what
What
kind of
the
hot sauce do you
hell?
think he was
I
using?
didn't.
Some Tapatio.
I'm gonna say Tabasco.
Keep it.
Tapatio is better
or-
than Tabasco.
For sure, no, for sure.
Or Roosters, Crystal Rooster.
The Red Rooster.
Yeah, the Red Roosters.
But so the female, she went into the bathroom. I guess she tried to inseminate herself with the condom, and
She took the condom with her.
no,
That's probably a
I
thing.
think she did it in the bathroom while they were there. He was still in the hotel room.
Wait, but hold on, cause I don't know the full story though.
All I know is this. I don't know exactly step by step because I wasn't there. But all I know, she tried to put the condom
Like she tried to get the nut out the condom.
and put it in her to get her pregnant by
To get a
Drake.
Drake baby.
Yeah, because she would have won the lottery if she did. See,
Oh,
see,
easy.
but Drake, I guess
He's smart.
He's smart.
I ain't never thought about that. Like hot sauce.
Hot sauce.
I would have just flushed the condom though.
I know. That's what I would have done too.
You're gonna be
Flush
taking
the
them hot
condom.
sauce packets and putting them. in
Yeah,
the
like
pocket
he
now.
probably got the little, the hotel. You had to flick the, to get that motherfucking Tabasco out.
Well, since you know the story, what do you think about that?
That's
Damn.
smart, actually.
I never would think about hot
Gotta protect
sauce.
yourself at all times.
I
from
feel
these
it, you know,
crazy
like,
females.
hey.
But it's females like that is why people like guys do those things.
Yeah, that's why they ruin the game for everybody.
Like there's females that are just like they want to trap or they want to like just they want to like to them they look at it like a bag. Like Drake, they're like, damn, like that's a bag. I'm good forever. Boom, like I'm gonna get pregnant and I'm good. I don't
gotta do
shit.
nothing no more. Just take care
Yeah,
of this
like I'm
kid.
one of Drake's baby moms. I'm forever known.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get famous regardless. All
Exactly.
everything.
Yeah.
But like it's women like that is like it make it hard for. That's why people use like these jimmies. That's why people be like, damn, like. Although be safe when you having sex though. Like,
Always.
still use them though.
Always.
Regardless though.
Here on the podcast, we promote safe sex.
Yeah.
Still
like,
carry the hot sauce.
Yeah,
Trojan
still carry the hot sauce. You gotta keep that banger on you just in case.
And then look, you gotta hit her with the. Hey, you gotta get all the spices at the
Yeah,
top.
you gotta hit it on the
And
bottom.
then hit that bitch. Nah, but that's one thing I see. But damn, Jake, he was already a step ahead though. I
Hey,
give
I
it to him.
respect
I
that.
give it to him. I never. Somebody told him about that though.
His daddy.
Nah, cause
His
I've
daddy.
never heard of no hot sauce.
I haven't heard of that either.
Yeah, I never did until right now.
Like I probably would have did like a little shot of
I used
Henny
to
in
carry
there.
that on my keychain back in the day.
Yeah, a little hot sauce.
You never know when you
The
need
little-
it.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That's true. When you
So,
need
as a
something.
woman perspective, what do you think about the female that tried to do that?
She's just trying to get her bag, not trying to work again, trying to get a quick fame. But when you're not genuine about it, it's not gonna happen. Obviously.
No, exactly. Hey, the coochie might have been not that good, you know?
So
Also, I'm not mad that she's trying to get her bag. By all means, you might get somebody, but it just wasn't Drake. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
Drake too smooth.
Hey, I think after his
Damn.
first one, he was like,
Never
hell no.
again.
You had to think about
Never
something.
again.
Hell
Yeah.
no. He was
Never
like,
again.
hell no. I'm not having another albino baby. Because, like...
Wow.
it wasn't the kid's fault.
Wow.
No, but come on, like, to be
Hey,
honest,
but do you
though,
believe
no
that?
shade.
Do you believe that Drake's kid though?
I believe it.
You believe
I believe it. I
You
think
don't
it's
think
genetics.
it's Drake's kid?
I still, I mean,
I
They
think
had-
genetics. I think genetics runs deep in the line. Like, and I feel like maybe it might not have like the dark hair and the beard and all that, like the dark features, but I think it is his baby. I mean, who knows?
They had to have a DNA test.
I'm sure he got a DNA test.
I don't
I'm
know.
sure he got a DNA test.
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
I'm 1,000% he did.
I'm
He's not gonna be like, oh yeah, that's my baby. And he's not even sure. I'm 1,000% he got a DNA test, and he just had to take that. He's like, that is my baby at the end of the day. But it is hard to believe though, with the blue eyes and the blonde hair.
I don't know, man. I'm still skeptical on that. Hey, Drake, we want a paternity test. I want to know that's your baby.
We want you to come
We
here.
want
and-
to-
Yeah,
fuck
watch on the
that.
podcast. I want you to say that's my baby, and show me the DNA test.
The confirmation.
Yeah.
Oh my god, poor baby. It's not the baby's fault.
It's not the baby's fault, you know.
You know, the baby's lucky. He was born with Drake as his dad.
Nah, for real.
The baby's set.
Yeah.
Hey, did you hear about the baby mom though? Like her history?
Nah, I have not.
I heard she was like a porn star.
Damn.
And she like messed up, like she fucked around with a couple rappers in the industry. Like,
Hey, what are we talking about? The body count don't matter though.
it
Right.
don't matter. But to a rapper, I'm sure that's like, you know, that's a
I
big
don't.
thing for them. I'm not saying, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I think to a rapper, like why do you think people always want to like, they want to bag the most like
baddest?
No, not even that. Like people who they don't know, like, you know, people like.
Oh, they're not known.
That's why celebrities don't really date celebrities nowadays.
True.
You know, only some. You know, but not everybody does that. Everyone has like
True.
their own type of.
Like if
people.
they're in their circle.
Yeah, like within them, you know. But like,
True, very true.
I'm not. I sound like people are out there like, all right, I'm gonna go date Black China.
Oh, Black China.
Come on, like exactly.
The
you see?
Kardashians.
Exactly.
Try to bag.
So it's like that's what I'm trying to say. Like I don't think people really just go into like dating like celebrities like already because. You know, like when you're a celebrity, you know, you
Exactly.
Did you see those Kanye pictures
Nah,
with the new girl?
No, we have not.
that one,
you
she's
have
an
that?
actress. Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, like from Uncut Gems or something.
Yeah.
What?
Great movie.
And that was like Kim's favorite show. And then,
Wow, he's petty, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't gonna
well,
lie.
Kim's
though.
with Pete, so.
Yeah, can't. Yeah, she.
So talking about Kanye, didn't he want to say something about?
Oh yeah, have you heard the new song?
I have not. You have to line me in. At least give me a short version of it.
Okay, so in the song, he had like kind of just threw shots at like Pete Davidson and Kim. He had like something about if you want to take it to court, I'll see you in court. You gotta hear the song though, and then like where he says he wants to beat Pete Davidson's ass, and you gotta hear it though. It's really like it's petty, but it's a fire song though.
Oh, it's pretty good?
Because they brought the old Kanye back. If you hear the song, like it sounds like the old Kanye.
Can I say the lyrics?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
So he goes, God save me from that crash, just so I could go beat Pete Davidson's ass.
There you go.
Wow.
That's the
Hey, there's a lot of anger in that. When I bet you he was recording in the studio like, yeah, he was just getting it, you know?
I could feel that on a different type of level. That
like,
pain,
That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like
jealousy.
Hey, with a picture of Pete Davidson in the booth.
Now I feel like
Pete would just be like, "What?
Yeah, what did I do?
Kim, can I borrow your car to pick up some weed?" Bro?
That boy got asthma, so he can't fight.
I feel like it brought the old Kanye back.
You want to see the
In a
picture
way.
of Kanye with the
Like
new
her
tee?
always like fires a passion of like some
Yeah.
type of whatever it is, project,
Exactly.
music.
It's a good song though. From the snippet I heard, it's fire. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, and I'm not a big Kanye fan.
Me neither. I'm not a big
But
Kanye fan.
it,
I'm a
I
big
love
old
Kanye.
Kanye fan. Like
I'm a 2000s.
college, yeah,
I'm a
college
2000s
dropout.
Kanye fan.
Yeah, college
I'm not
dropout
a-
and stuff like that. That was fire.
I'm not like a new.
I love Kanye, so I can't.
I mean, we could tell you wearing the shoes.
Yeah, like look, that's the picture he took.
Oh damn!
And he got the Hellcat, so he know he a
See,
city
that's
boy.
the picture.
You know he up.
He
He
just
know,
repping.
and he know he a city boy with the Hellcat. He
did that on purpose. You know
he
he
up to
did.
no good. Like I know he up to no.
But
goddamn
Kim doesn't
good.
want like that life. Well, obviously she's always gonna have that life, but she doesn't want that luxury life. That's why she's with Pete. She likes doing those small
Like low key
town
type of stuff.
things. Yeah, I guess. I read in an interview. So.
No, yeah, I feel like she probably she stepped away from like the rappers or
The
the
limelight.
athletes. Cause I mean that's what she dated like.
Her
She
whole
want-
life, actually.
Yeah, rappers and athletes. I don't think she ever dated like an actor.
She
Unless
married
I'm
Ray
wrong.
J, right? Or like that was her first husband, technically. Yeah.
Ray J.
Paris Hilton was her best friend, technically.
What's the NBA?
She
one?
was always growing up in the limelight. Her father and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it called? The dad like that like the what's his name?
Bruce.
No.
Caitlyn
that's-
Jenner.
No, that's not her actual dad. Her dad was like he was an attorney.
Oh yeah,
Rob
for
Craig.
O.J.
He's
Simpson.
He's the one that helped
Yeah.
O.J. Simpson.
They
beat
always
the
had
case.
money and stuff. Yeah.
From that, I think.
I think that's his family got famous off of that.
But yeah, So shout out to, I mean, R.I.P. But shout out to him though, cause that was a case to beat.
Robert Kardashian. Yeah.
Rob Kardashian, R.I.P.
Isn't he out, OJ? Isn't he out like the OJ's? Isn't he like the case that happened or whatever?
I mean that case is already closed.
But but he's already okay. Yeah, I guess we won't go into legal.
Yeah, we won't go into
What?
that.
That's another video.
I know, right?
Talk about the O.J. Simpson trial.
All right. Next question. What's another good question you got?
I got this one from the polls.
Yeah, because you put a poll up, so
yeah.
we'll see what grab some from there.
What's your why do you think people cheat?
I
first?
You guys can go first. I feel like I always go.
Well,
first.
I mean, I asked the question.
Let me
I can
hear
go
some
first.
answers.
You gotta know. You can,
Okay, all right,
Don't go
all right.
like
I'll
this.
go. I think people cheat because they're not happy in their relationship. I think that's why people cheat. And I don't condone cheating. I think cheating is terrible. I think if you want to cheat, you should end your relationship. I feel like you need to move on past that if you even think about cheating. You know? And I frown upon it. Other than that, I mean, that's really all I got to say.
I think it's the flip side that people cheat maybe because they're not happy with themselves.
Maybe, yeah.
And I mean, like, there's that too. Maybe they're just like a shitty person and they don't like they want their cake and eat like, and they want their cake that's saying and eat it too.
Yeah.
But I think people can maybe cheat because they don't want to be honest with that person about other issues,
Maybe, yeah.
other things like they express another side with that person.
I didn't think about it like that, yeah.
So I don't know. They're not being honest with themselves, so they're just gonna always fuck up. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm trying to like think about it more. You guys can answer now, and I'll maybe go in depth to make
Okay.
have it make sense. But yeah.
What about you?
No, I'm laughing because my mind was somewhere else. No, but I feel like when
boy.
people cheat, I think the cause for people cheating is, I mean, because you don't know. Like it might be like a backstory that you don't know. Maybe
of course.
it might be because their partner cheated and they just feel like that's gonna be like they want to rebel against that person.
Like-
they want
like
revenge or
Yeah.
like it's gonna make them feel better. Like, and honestly, like I don't think it really does. You know, I think it's something that you kind of just it weighs more on you than it's gonna weigh on that other person. Like I feel like if you cheat on somebody, right, it's not gonna affect that person long term wise. Like yeah, it's gonna cause like a breakup or you know. But, like, eventually that's something you have to live with.
Okay, have you guys got cheated on or been cheated? I think that's the easier way to, like, answer this, and then we can kind of more elaborate.
I have not got cheated on, and I have not cheated.
Okay, so then that's why your answer's the way it is,
Yeah.
too. 'Cause
Yeah.
you don't, okay, you haven't been through it?
Keep it a bug.
No, because I'm trying to think, like, I'm going to say no.
We're in no judgment zone here.
But I was, okay, so keep in mind, like, I was with somebody, right, and I had like found out, but we weren't together though. But we were together for a while, and we were trying to work on things.
Mm-hmm.
And this person was, you know, while talking to me, they were like, "Oh yeah, like we need to make things work." You know, buttering it up, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But at the same time, was talking to somebody else. So, but I don't consider that cheating though, because we were both single, but she was making like a commitment that it was a false commitment.
So she wasn't being genuine.
Yeah,
exactly. So
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how you guys would title that. Like, I mean,
I think it technically is. If they want to make it work with you, how's that making it work by talking about with somebody else?
so that's why I'm like, I don't know what I would title that, but I mean to go into like, you know, and on that side, it's. I mean, I guess you can kind of say like, because you can't be just feeding somebody something, right? You know, kind of like misleading them, and then you're over here acting like, you know,
You're single.
Single, yeah, you know. So it's kind of like, what the fuck what are you telling me then, you know? So,
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
Bullshit,
Yeah, like, you know, you're feeding somebody just bullshit.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, I've been cheated on.
Yeah.
So I think that's why my answer is the way it is. Because I've been through all that.
Have you cheated?
I actually have, but I've cheated so I could stay with that person to get even.
Okay.
And I think it's more deeper. I think maybe a different video. I'll come back for that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. Don't
But I
unload
went through,
everything. You know?
but I was married, and I think that's what to keep. Before I was married, not married anymore. But
Right.
Okay.
I think in that marriage, he cheated on me. So I was trying to, just justify it so I could still stay with him. So I cheated too. But at the end, which, like, to add to your point, it doesn't make things work.
Mm-hmm.
It makes it worse, and it just adds fire and fire. And it's just,
Yeah, you're just
it's not
fueling
good.
more to like the problem, and
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't. It honestly, it makes things worse. Like a lot of people think, oh, my get back, I'm gonna be good, I'm gonna be even, I'm not gonna really like trip on that person.
To be honest, it never works.
And yeah, it doesn't. Honestly, it just makes you feel like a person, like a bad person. You're like, damn.
Yeah.
And that's when trust issues come in. That's when like
Yeah.
insecurities come in.
Yeah.
That's when you feel like, you know, like you gotta be controlling on that person. Like, oh, who you with? Like, what are you doing? Like, let me see who's like, you know, like that type of
the
person.
love's not there anymore. You're
Exact-
just like there to control them.
Exactly.
almost.
It's just more like because you're so used to having that person. That's why you're in the relationship. It's not because you love them. It's more because like you're just used to having somebody like that
Yeah.
person there. So I feel
true.
like, you know, like it comes with bad traits when you cheat.
For
to
sure.
get revenge.
Adding on to that, you think a cheater can redeem himself? You think you can be with a cheater after he's cheated? Like, you think the cheater can change?
I I I want to say yes because there is people that have, you know, like, yeah, they fucked up, whether they were drunk or they were, you know, in the wrong place at the wrong time, and they, you know, they just became whatever, like, they fell into the moment, whatever. But at the same time, it's like I could say that, but I can also say, like, you know, you're an adult, you're a person that you should know what you're capable of doing. You know, if you're out, whatever, like with the boys or with the girls.
How you accidentally suck a dick, you know?
I mean, to keep it short and simple, I don't know. I don't know. Like, that's something that you gotta talk about your partner. But I feel like people do fuck up, and you know what? And it's not intentional. I think it just happened in the moment. And there's people in the people in this world, you know, that people like have gone through that. They're like, you know what? Like, it was the biggest mistake of their life, and that's something that they have to live with. Whether that person wants to be with that person or not, you know, they're gonna be like, damn, like, I ruined something, like, with this person because of my stupidity, or because I was drunk, or because I was just, you know, I was being dumb.
Mm-hmm. But people can grow from it too.
Exactly.
I think it depends on that person's character. If they're like, I cheated for their selfish reasons, or hey, maybe I wasn't happy you were doing this, and like, okay, maybe you could work from it if they're genuine about it.
Right.
So yeah.
Would you? I mean, what about you?
I think I answered it. No. What?
Would you? Okay, if say you're in a relationship, right, with somebody for like a couple years and they cheated, would you still be able to like to be within that relationship?
Oh, I mean,
would you forgive somebody?
I think I would forgive somebody. I think that, and you're right. People do mess up. Yeah. You know, but I feel like if they cheated and they didn't show any remorse to it or anything like that, I feel like I feel different towards that.
Oh yeah,
I feel like, oh well, it was a mistake. Get over it. Like, I'm not gonna get over it for sure.
Or if you don't catch it, like, or if you caught that they were doing it and they didn't tell you.
That for sure. Yeah, it's getting
found
cut
out
off.
a different way.
Yeah, they're getting cut off for sure. I won't even. I know words.
Would you be with somebody still if they cheated?
Yeah, I think because like I said, I either have history from it. Even in high school, I honestly, like, little boyfriends would cheat on me, and I'm like, you know what? It's okay. Like, let's just keep going because maybe I don't know. Maybe
like you're young, you know.
Yeah, so like you're young. Yeah. Like, I understand your your explanation for it. Yeah. So fuck it. But then no. Now I think if they don't respect me, they don't want to be loyal to me, or at least straight up to tell me, hey, I want to cheat, or this is what I'm doing, or then no, they're not for me. So I learned a lot from that.
I mean, yeah, that's true. I ain't gonna lie, because you know when you're young, I feel like you do a lot of like stupid things in the moment. You know, like you don't think about it, you're just like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. Like,
you worry about the consequences.
Yeah,
later.
So it's like, I don't know. I have a question though. Have you ever been in a toxic relationship? Because, you know, piggybacking
people
off
probably know my answer.
People,
like, we don't gotta answer me.
Well, I mean, we know, but not everybody else knows. But yeah, I have been in one. And I've been in a couple of them.
And how was it? Like, what was the outcome? And what made it toxic?
I just feel like the way they are, you know, they're too demanding. They think they run their relationship. They wear the pants and.
They're trying to be your mom.
Yeah, trying to be like my mom, and I get it. I love my mom. My mom's like my number one person, but I already got a mom. I don't need another one, you know? Like, but no, at the end of the day, we would just always butt heads, and we would always argue, and it always lead to fights, and like me, I don't like fighting. I'd rather just dead everything and just move forward with the relationship. But a lot of people that I have dated, they can't swallow their pride, and they can't come to terms and come to agreements or talk it out. And
what makes a toxic person like in a relationship? Like, what makes them
toxic? I mean,
in your opinion,
I just think that, you know, they're just looking for problems. I think
like
they're always finding an issue in anything you do.
That's true. They don't see the good side in
things. Exactly. I feel like like a whole week could be you've been doing, you're awesome, you've been doing great, but one little thing you do that they don't like, oh, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Like, it's over with.
So it's just like the controlling, the arguing, the nagging. I mean,
I think that's what makes a girl toxic, and a lot of people like that. You know, a lot of people like
that jealousy. It feels like they're.
It makes them feel like they're appreciated. Like, damn, like she really does care.
Yeah, not me. Like, I know my worth. You know, like you know exactly.
Go off, King. Nah, it's true though. I feel like well, I mean, I don't know. There's a lot. Everyone has their own reasons of being toxic, like, in their opinion on a toxic relationship. But I feel like, in my own opinion, I feel like somebody who's just like, always looking for a bad thing, like in an argument or like in general, like we could be out right having dinner, and then boom, like she think or he or she
2 years ago and 30 minutes
like,
ago.
they'll bring up something that you guys already had discussed.
Why'd you like that girl's picture on Instagram?
Yeah, like, oh well, you didn't post me like so and so, or you don't talk about me like so and so, like little things like that, right? And I feel like it's just like at that
Focus
point.
on the now.
Yeah, like you know, like
not again, bro. Like not again.
How many more?
Why you gotta
arguments?
find me a cheesecake type of moment?
I know. I love this place.
Literally, like I know the manager. Nah, but I think that's what kind of just drags it, you know, and it makes you feel like, damn, like, am I really happy now? Like, am I really like, is this really worth? Like me spending like the rest of my life, you know, saying or the next couple years of my life with this person doing the same.
It makes
shit.
you contemplate it.
Yeah, so I think that's what makes people like. To piggyback off our last one, but I think that's also another reason why it makes people cheat because they're tired of like that person or like
maybe there's something else,
which is no excuse. I'm not saying it's a valid reason at all. Yeah. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying though it kind of gives somebody like that urge, you know, like fuck
that mentality.
Like damn, maybe I just need like a year. That's why I think that's why a lot of people. I want to say guys. I don't know, maybe girls too, but a lot of people they'll pillow talk to another girl. Yeah. And it leads to
another
like
relationship.
Exactly, like somebody that you end up like leaving or cheating on with that person.
Yeah, because you're confiding your
because you know it's a pillow talk and they give you that comfort that you wanted from your relationship, but that person's not giving it to you because all they're fucking doing is nagging or they're arguing or they're just picking at you. Yeah. And I think that's why like a lot of men men and females,
men and women,
they both, you know, it goes both ways.
Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of women that have that pillow talk to other women or dudes.
Yeah, and I think that's what makes them step out their boundary and you know do what they do. But I feel like it comes a lot with a toxic relationship and it's a lot to handle. I mean.
Yeah, it's tiring. You don't want to go through it for freaking years and then you get out. You learn a lot of lessons. I think like there's nothing happens. Like on what's the saying? Like everything happens for a reason.
True.
But at the same time, like you have to learn from your mistakes, or else you're just gonna always be like going through insanity like for your whole life. And
I feel like you learn a lot too from like toxic things. As bad as that sounds, but you do learn a lot from like what to do in the next relationship or with the next person. Like you know what, like you know like your boundary. You know like all right, I can't say this or you know I can't even do that. You know like for a good reason though, not because you have to, but you know more just to. Better like your next relationship or with the next you know like your next thing with that person so it doesn't affect you in the long run.
What about you? What characterizes a toxic person for you?
I think them just being like a parent or something like that.
Always on your
controlling.
Ass, huh?
Mm-hmm. Like if my parents don't care what I do, then why do you care? Like I feel like things should be genuine from the heart and not like just because. Yeah, like they're controlling you, or like, oh, my boyfriend says I have to go home, or my husband.
Hey, I wish somebody would.
Like, you should want to. You're an adult. You should be able, like, they should trust you to
I can't drink because my you know, my girlfriend.
Oh my god, I hate that when you out with somebody and they don't want to drink, but you know how they are, and like
exactly.
when their boyfriend's not around or when their girlfriend's not around, and then they act all brand new when like their significant, like you know when their partners.
Nito, that's you.
Or they're just on their phone the whole time doing.
Like what happened with like
Downer, you know?
Like last weekend you was taking you know.
Hey, you were like,
you was butt naked nearly, but now you know.
You should be with someone that you could be like that
yourself
no
comfortable with. You know, somebody you can really like enjoy and like you know you could be you and they're not judging like oh you know what like at the end of the day like you love that person and that person loves you so. I
would want a guy that knows I'm like in a room full of dudes right now and they're not tripping like oh were you hoe. Like, why are you there? Like,
you know what? There's a lot of people like that.
That's
insecurity. There is, though. That's what I'm trying to say.
At that point, that's insecurities.
Yeah.
You know, it's safe to say that's an insecurity.
And that's why I'm single.
Hey.
For anybody asking.
Fellas, you got to check.
Because I know that question was going to pop up on the radio. She is single. And ready to mingle like a Pringle.
I have a lot of experience. Just kidding. No.
Damn!
Whoa! That actually sounded very
we got that on video.
I meant life experience.
That's her intro for the OnlyFans right there.
I have a lot of fucking life knowledge, guys. That's all.
Nah, but I feel like that's true. Well, I mean, what the hell? What were we talking about?
How guys are really insecure.
Yeah, there you go. But I feel like it all falls into like insecurities, you know, and I feel like that's a big thing. I think with men too, like I think most importantly, a lot of men, it comes down to it, like because it's like I don't want to say testosterone, but it's like a lot of like, you know, like people.
It's
like
just
to be
jealousy and
like
if you're
Men
not
are afraid to
comfortable,
get hurt, so they want to hurt the person first.
Yeah.
that's true. Like me, like if my girl goes out or anything like that, like with her friends or anything, I know she gonna come back. I know she's not gonna do anything.
But like, okay, let me ask you this: if you say your girl, right? She went out with like nothing but dudes, like 6 dudes, but she only know one of them.
That's fine.
And she went out to clubs. She can text you back to like 4 a.m. Like, oh, like how would you how would you react or how would you go?
I would play it cool. I obviously I wouldn't jump to conclusions. I'll let her say what happened.
Right.
Why didn't she? If the story doesn't add up to me,
but how would you know it don't add up if she didn't text you?
And people have that intuition.
It's just that gut feeling, right? You're like,
Got
wait, you left the club at this time, and then you're this time.
Okay.
But what if it's a good friend she was with, and then she couldn't control the group she was with?
Exactly. But like, but that ties into like I'm secure in who I am. I know what I bring to the table. I know I know my worth, right? But at the end of the day, you know, if she doesn't want to do this, I know that she'll tell me. At the end of the day, I'm that close with her that she'll tell me that she doesn't want nothing to do with this. So that's why I can go to sleep at night knowing that, you know, if she's good.
She's not out there doing Dino.
And if she's not, she's out there doing Dino. And if she's not good, she'll give me a call.
That's true.
Okay, I mean, I could see that. I think it also depends on like the trust you have with that person already. You know, like, if you don't already trust that person and say that person does all that, you're gonna be like, well, what, like. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? Why didn't you text me? Like, why didn't you tell me you were good at least?
But I was gonna say that like there's trust, but then I think as we get older, we want to like give that person space to like, all right, we're always out, we're always together. Like as long as you text me, we're good. Have fun.
Stupid,
why are you texting me at the club? Like you're gonna look stupid.
Yeah.
Hey, I miss you, babe.
And then it's time for both of you guys to do your own thing.
Exactly. And you know what? And that's another thing too. I was gonna say, like, there's also a difference between giving that person their space. Like, if they're gonna go out with the boys, let him go out with the boys, or let him go out with the girls. Let her go out with the girls. Like, don't fucking be like, what you doing? Where you at? Like, call me when you need me. If you're too drunk, I'm picking you up.
Or they're at a concert festival, let them be there.
Yeah, like, and if she calls
your
you,
location.
Yeah, that's a little.
Like that's too much. Like that's another thing. I'm not a big fan of that. Like saying that little. Like
I don't like to do that either, unless it's like I wanted to share with you because I felt unsafe.
Yeah. Unless there's a reason to, but
not the other way around. You're
but like if you just share location because you want that person, like you doing too much.
Like you're tracking them down. Like why did they move from the corner to the fucking kitchen or?
Why was you here at this time and you told me you was doing this like 20 minutes? They were like, nah.
Yeah. But imagine sharing a bank account with somebody like that.
Oh hell no.
Oh yeah.
That's the biggest thing they tell you before you.
Have you guys ever shared a bank account with a good girl?
No.
Never.
Have you? And I
shared a bank account with a guy.
Really?
Yeah.
How did it end?
Well, my ex-husband.
It
ended with me paying off fucking debt and shit. Cause I'm the responsible one when he ran up my shit.
Damn. See, that's another reason why I would never do that. I can never put fully trust into somebody. You know.
That's true.
Money changes people, so I feel like with money, there's no boundaries.
Yeah, there is no boundaries.
Like people will cross people over for money. So I feel like when it comes to money, like people lose family over that. So it's like why would I be? You know, like come on, like, I'm pretty sure you'll fucking cross me over for $100. You know. So it's like I know with money, like it can ruin relationships and it can ruin friendships,
marriages,
everything.
Oh yeah, marriage, yeah.
And that's like number one thing. Like people get divorced and money issues.
Yeah. So I feel like when it comes to like financial, like you know, like I feel like keep your financial status and I'll keep mine and we'll just make it together. But just like.
Maybe account together, but we have our separate.
Yeah, like you have your own bank, I have mine, but like we'll match each other's, like like financials.
Yeah, like if the bills need to get paid, we'll have a joint account, but I have my separate account where I have my money.
Yeah, like or how do you feel about having like a savings, like with
somebody
your
else?
Partner? Yeah, like
no, I would never trust nobody with that much money.
But I'm saying. Okay. No, but I'm saying like starting a savings account, like
if we're starting for something that we're planning together, that's different.
Like a car or an apartment, like you're trying to move in together, right? And you guys start like a savings together.
I feel like yes, but then also I see what he means that you don't know if one day they switch up, they think you're doing something shady, they take all the money because they have access to it. It's hard. I think maybe like step by step, like if you guys are gonna go shopping, you guys are saving for dates. Yeah. Little things, but like don't fucking rack up a bunch of things if you don't trust that person.
Exactly.
Over time, but like baby steps maybe.
Yeah. I mean I see that.
We can't all just be like like untrusting with
Yeah,
them. We all gotta try and.
Hey, I'd be like, hey, I got my 5 bands. Get your 5 bands, and we'll go together. You know.
Or unless that,
Yeah.
She takes it after you put it in. She's like,
Cameraman, what we?
Okay, so a lot of people want to know what's your biggest motivation in your photography and your videography or anything that you do.
honestly,
Like, why do you wake up in the morning and it makes you like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm not.
Because
like,
to piggyback off that, like I know you're a very like outspoken person. Like
Yeah.
you have a very like.
and this is the platform to talk on anything you want.
Yeah, but I feel like you're very like.
how do you guys perceive me? Yeah, that's
Like
the
I think you're
question.
very charismatic. You could like talk a storm. Like if you have like fans, like you would know how to communicate with your fans.
Yeah.
And that's what I see. So to be like like modeling and like an influencer, it kind of ties in together. But I feel like what gives you like that biggest motive to like reach out to like, for instance, like when people ask you questions on Instagram, like, oh, how do you do this or what do you do? Like I'm pretty sure you give them good feedback.
I think it's just being a friend to someone. You never know
Real genuine.
if someone doesn't have a friend or they don't have a parent figure, whatever, something in their life they're missing, and that's why they're on social media.
Right.
Even personally for me, I started my social media. I mean, everyone had it like since I guess we were kids maybe, but when I started taking it serious was when I didn't have anyone in my life. And I think that's why now that I have a bit of a platform, I model professionally. I'm taking things serious. I'm still humble, and that I didn't start from just like I woke up and I just with like a fan base or something. It all or supporting. No one has. I don't feel like I have fans. I have like supporters. But I feel like genuinely it all comes from just all the hurt I've been through. Then like long story short,
That
all the hurt.
Yeah.
I put it into a video, whether I'm acting, a shoot I'm doing, a lot of the things on my, like that, if you like follow like me on Instagram or something, you'll see like I style a lot of my own shoots, a lot of my own concepts. A lot of the captions are like maybe songs or things that I'm listening to that are really deep. I like to convey a feeling. I'm not just like they're posing.
Superficial.
Yeah. I mean, there are some people that do Instagram modeling and hey, get your bag, do you, but I want to actually go deeper and like make you feel something and like, oh shit, like that makes me feel like something I never thought I could feel or I don't know, something more than just
like the vibe, the scene, like the
Yeah, I know you're really outspoken and you're an advocate for mental health, and I just wonder what motivates you to be that way.
I think again that fear of not wanting people to be alone, because I've literally been alone and not having anyone to talk to.
And there's not a lot of people like that though.
Just being that person that you've never had, and when you were kind of going through things, like wishing like you had somebody like how like what you are to to the people that you kind of give advice or like give that friendship to. Even to me, it's an outlet. I think for myself, it's not even like I'm just there posting for people. I think it's all medicine for me. It benefits you and it helps you and then as a person. I want to say benefit. Exactly. And it's cool to see messages where people like from years that are like, wow, like now I dress a certain way that I want because you taught me to like just express yourself out of your fashion, or now I believe in this because like before, like now I believe in my mental health and I went to go talk to a therapist because I saw you talking about it and it's not so like weird as I thought. And just little things like that. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to keep going. Even if it's one or two messages, that shit's awesome. And I feel like little things go a long way. Like how you said, like it could be just advice. Personal touches, On the video, they're like, damn, like I never thought about that. Like, and then they kind of build that, and and it helps them in the long run. So I feel like it is like it's really what you say, and you never know who's listening at the end of the day. Somebody might want to hear what you have to say, and that will help them. So. Yeah, always do it for a bigger purpose than just like materialistic things or money or anything that. So that's why I'm in the club throwing ones and quarters at it because I'm paying for somebody's college. That's why they're picking it up.
And you know what? The crazy story is that I've been to strip clubs before and I had girls come thank me after they've been stripping. I'm all like, why? I've never been. So I'm like, why? That's so weird to me, Right, but people came in up and thanked you. Yeah, how much money you do? I'm gonna go over there. Let's not talk about that. Like, did you look? Okay, the next day did you look at your bank like what? Like, did you? We gotta hear about that story. Next podcast, were you eating noodles? Or how was it? Like, hey, they were gourmet noodles. They weren't the Maruchanas. They were the gourmet. Hey, he was willing to sacrifice his like couple meals for that night. Damn. I hope you got a private dance or something from that. Man, I hope you got something. A little something. I mean, a little at name, a number. Like IG, Something, huh?
Cause you know it's not cheap.
All right, it's about that time of wrapping up. I'm gonna give a little bit of
Men.
I'm gonna give a little bit of time for Sabrina to say anything that she wants at the end of the podcast.
Yeah, like I mean, if you have any gigs,
Any-
you want to
yeah.
like, check out any YouTube channels,
any
y'all
YouTube
coming
channels
out,
or anything
Um,
like
well,
that. Instagram shout out, whatever you want. This is your time.
Well, definitely follow me on Instagram. I'm always gonna be putting whatever I'm doing. I'm on TikTok. I'm gonna be starting up my YouTube, but I mean everything I'm gonna be doing is gonna be on my Instagram.
That's dope.
So yeah, that's like where you'll post, right? Like
That's my main thing. Yeah.
where you'll
But
actually let them know.
if anything, always be kind. I want to say that. That's like a little slogan I have because you never know what someone's going through.
Yeah,
Always share a smile because that shit can like be a domino effect in the world.
yeah.
And just be a good person and
That's what's up.
just
So
try
check
every
her
day.
out, like
Yeah,
follow
check
her
her out.
Instagram, you know. And she has a big thing coming with somebody, y'all. I'm pretty sure.
Everybody knows who this is.
Everybody knows this person, so y'all make sure stay tuned for that. You're gonna see who we talking about, and you know it's something big for her, and then you know it's something good, you know, something that's gonna lead to bigger opportunities.
Hell yeah.
Maybe I'll
Fingers
be back
crossed.
talking about what I like
There
the
you
behind the
go.
scenes of
Well,
that.
for sure, we're for sure gonna have her back. All right, we're gonna wrap it up.
Thank you for having me too.
Oh, no
Thank you,
problem, no
guys.
problem. Casting couch is about to begin.